This is Bob, and this is Bob's first time hunting in the lab he was created. He's put up against two people, and all he knows how to do is avoid. He doesn't know how to attack yet. The scavenger is throwing stuff, and he got Bob directly in the throat. Now Bob knows that they want to kill him. The spears are bad. Bob is getting impaled. Bob can't take the pain anymore and learns his first move. Some stunt that he uses with his face. Very effective. Bob is pretty mobile right now. And that guy's pretty scared. It appears this guy doesn't know what to do. Bob will creep up. Lands his first bite right on the head. Effectively killing the scavenger. There's still work to be done. The scavenger seems to be fine with Bob. Bob doesn't want to kill it. We decided to see if the scavenger would still try to attack Bob if it had a spear. Time to see if it will still attack Bob. So it would. Bob stuns the scavenger and tries to go after it. It's at a faraway distance. Never mind. Lands a devastating blow on the scavenger's skull. Now with Bob's successful hunt, he can finally feast now. Eating all of the scavengers' food stuff. Bob needs another challenge. In this experiment, we gave Bob many different options to choose from to see if he can eat anything else but other animals. Bob decides to taste the first thing. He doesn't like it. Bob sees purple fruit up on the wall. Tries to get it desperately. After lots of trial and error, Bob's still going. You realize that you have to be under it, so then it'll be easier to catch. Bob couldn't do it, so he decides to find another way. Bob fell again, so he decides to give up on the hanging fruit. Bob decides to swallow the lantern, giving him a glow. When Bob ate the lantern, he started to glow. That's a good scientific analysis, but he doesn't like it. so he spits it out. Bob decides to try this mushroom because it probably smells weird. Bob feels different. Bob can barely move. Systems are malfunctioning. This isn't going good for Bob. After the effects wore off, Bob decided to stop trying these for a bit. We presented Bob with a few other options, so he decides to go for the bomb because of its red. Shiny. Hopefully nothing explosive happens. Alright, Bob has the bomb in his jaws. What will Bob do? Eat it? He ate the bomb. After a while, Bob was getting irritated. And the bomb just stayed a bomb. Next, Bob decided to look at this weird nut. Swallowed it, and it was very hard for him to swallow. After a while, he didn't like the nut, so decided to spit it out. It was gross. Bob looked at this weird, glowing object and decided to eat it. It was actually a karma flower. Bob didn't really like that. Trying to hurl it up, but it won't come out. He's eaten a karma flower. That's something he can consume. Now Bob wants to have a fruit. A blue fruit. He eats the fruit. He can consume blue fruit. Another breakthrough. He likes the blue fruit, so he decides to eat it again. Now he sees these weird bubbles. Curious, Bob decides. But Bob isn't a fan of the bubbles. Bob sees this weird thing in the corner. It looks tasty. He bites down on the rock and immediately throws it up. This weird puffshroom, or whatever this is, looks good, these things. He decides to eat it. But he doesn't like the taste. Bob was enjoying another evening afternoon in this metal cage. Of course, this is just a prototype. He notices there are more things that he can eat. Bob decides that this grass was it's not nice. Another thing. Edible. Cracked in his jaws and he ate it. He's trying everything out today. This he doesn't like. Red thing. He enjoyed that. And it was time for a flashback. After a while, Bob wanted to try this. He didn't like it, spat it out. Purple fruit. Bob enjoyed that a lot. And he also liked how this pearl was gonna try to eat it. Bob did not like the pearl. This thing over here tries eating this and loves it. This jellyfish thing looks good too. So Bob eats it. Pretty good. He eats these things and does not like it. But he wants to do something with it. He wants to throw it. Now there's this weird thing. Immediately rips it off and he likes it. It's pretty good. And for glowing moss, that's where we found him, in the dirt caves. We found a dead black lizard and made him robot. The next day, Bob smells some more stuff. Wow. Bob doesn't know how to get these. They won't do anything. At least he's dead. Weird. Alright, they all just disabled collision. Maybe. What the hell? Bob also found this thing. It's weird. Oh, the same thing happened again. Eager to try everything else, he eats this flower. And he liked it. This thing. Same thing happened again. They're all like duplicating. He eats the whole milk. Oh, he spat out. It broke. Very good. This might be the best piece of food he's ever had. And it's still feeding him. Lots of nutrition. Good stuff. Instead of eating this, he decides to play with it. Bob plays with it by rolling it around. This is weird because no lizards have ever played with food. Mostly because most lizards always have to fight for food and need to eat it before anything else can get it. But this guy, since he's been having so much food lately, that instinct has kind of gone just by. He likes that. The stable collision thing happened with it again. Over here, it's a bomb. And I think most of the Rainbow players know what this bomb can do, but he can't really do anything with it. After clearing out the room with looks to the moon technology, there's still these things, and Bob was still hungry, so he had to improvise. He tries using his tongue Climbing on the pole, he has good control of where he can shoot. It doesn't work, but he still unlocked his ability to shoot out a tongue. Although it does overheat up his head. Which damages him. As you can see, he's smoking. After all those experiments, we decided to show you guys all of our discoveries in what he can eat and what he likes. From what our data has shown, these are his most preferred foods, least to greatest. Here, glowing moss is his least, mostly because this is where we found him dead. He was surviving off of glowing moss, and it all ran out. Next is his flower. He just doesn't like it because it's too dry, too petally. Next is this. It's also very dry and very fluffy. Gets stuck in his metallic cog teeth. Next is the pear. He really likes it, but it has this weird tangy taste. The fruit, he enjoys this very much. Good as a jellyfish. He likes the jellyfish because it's very good. It zaps him a little, and yeah. He likes this mushroom because it makes him feel very weird. The other thing he likes is this egg. Mostly because it's like a good chew toy. He like cracks when he eats it. Then there is this second favorite fruit, the blue fruit. It's like the best thing ever for him. Then of course we got his watermelon. It just gives him so much food and just really likes it. The taste is very good. It reminds him of hunting. And plus, eat the whole thing. And then here is his favorite toy. Like a dog toy, basically. Bounces. Very cool. It's his favorite thing to play with just for this time. You might find some creatures he likes to play with. Speaking of creatures, we've just brought him creatures he can actually fully consume besides this one. Bob sees one and is very confused on why it's there. He keeps running, so he decides to try to tongue it. Pause. Bro, this... Oh my gosh. This is going on forever, bro. And, finally corners it. This one's hard for him to catch. Oh, but he got it. Now I can eat these little bulbs. Bob is getting very good at aiming his tongue ability. Now Bob makes his way back. He smells a noodle fly. The noodle fly takes the high ground, but little does he know Bob will shoot at him. Directly into his mouth. Here's Bob's other options. Bat flies. Vulture grub. She actually likes. Very good for him. Here he tries bat flies. He dislikes bat flies a lot because of how much bat wings they have. He really wants that centipede though. Not another bat fly. He loves the centipede. Crunchy and juicy. Here are some more living animals. Like this. This was a baby slug cat. And he doesn't know that they are the most friendly creatures in Rain World, so he doesn't know any better. Eat the baby slug cat that much. 3 bites and can't eat it anymore. Biting on a squid blinds him, so he drops the squid. Can't see, but a rat comes. I think he wants the baby slug. Yes, he likes eating the baby slug cat, but it's already eaten. And this frog first experienced getting food drained out of him. So what does he do? Defends himself. And for the rat, scurries around a lot. After today's training, day 4, he decides to go rest. Now, after waking from his den, he's brought into another facility made by Looks to the Moon in order to train something that can protect her. Using its incredible smelling, it can already track down where it is. The blue lizard wants to defend itself, and seems that Bob, instead of trying to kill it, is happy he's found another lizard. He's also confused, since he's never seen anything but a black lizard before. Blue lizard is tame but scared. They're friends. Suddenly, a slug cat has been spawned. Using its incredible hearing, Bob can already tell something else is here now. Bob sees the slug cat. No hesitation, he stuns it. Keeps coming to Bob though. Bob knows what he has to do. He doesn't know how to kill it. It's still alive in his jaws. getting tired. So he lets me go. Where's Bob doing? Oh. Kills this flood. This flood cat in particular was a bird. Could fly if he wanted to. Bob's hungry. And after eating, he wants to give some food to the blue lizard. Here we go, blue lizard. Bob is beginning to get frustrated. He keeps running away. Now Bob thinks that the blue lizard doesn't have any intention of being his friend, he just doesn't want to get killed. Bob is starting to get mad. He uses his tongue ability. Finishes him. Bob is awakened to see another lizard, both in a staring competition. Another lizard, maybe this one wants to be his friend. The lizard tries to attack. Starts attacking poor Bob. After he got a good fight in, Bob is aggravated. They start having a battle. Bob is getting wounded until he gets a good blow in there too. They're both wounded. And the pink lizard retreats, missing a leg. Now Bob notices another lizard, which immediately, when it sees Bob, goes in for the kill. So, charges at Bob. Bob is pissed, being tossed around. So he stuns himself, and being very wounded, decides to leave. While recovering, Pink Lizard is mad that he's lost a leg and wants revenge. Barely to be able to climb a pole, Bob notices this and hooks him right in the throat, dropping his ass down. Now Bob's gotta finish the job. Decapitates the pink lizard. And carries the dead lizard's head to the green lizard to make peace, because the green lizard was strong. Green lizard starts to come and charges at Bob again. Bob has no other to get out of that situation. Seems the green lizard made his territory the bottom of this experiment map. But Bob really doesn't want this trouble, so he wants to give an offering again. Green lizard just wants to attack him. What the? Bob has lost one of his functions. And needs to recover. Recovering his falling system, he's pissed. He divides a plan to look through one of these shoot the green lizard, which is bugged for some reason. Seeing how Bob wanted to make a friend so bad, we gave something he could hunt and give the green lizard. She does. And drops the food. Just for the green lizard. Maybe the green lizard will like this gift. And gladly accepts the gift. Green lizard goes to eat his food, while we will spawn another cicada. Bob has gotten another kill, and gives his present to the green lizard. While feasting on the other cicada, the green lizard goes to his den again. Green lizard starting to like Bob. Bob leaves another gift. Now, has the green lizard became friends with Bob yet? No. Bob brings them more gifts. Now will the green lizard befriend him? No. Oh, he just went to get another piece of food. It's up to this moment. Now, is the green lizard going to become Bob's friend? No. They start fighting each other. It's crazy. Bob needs to recruit. But the green lizard is fat, slow, and lazy. Seeing that the green lizard can't climb poles, Bob learns that he can shoot the green lizard. The green lizard, being very wounded, Bob sees if he still wants to fight. And yes, he does. Seeing how Bob killed someone he was trying to friend and didn't care about Bob, Bob has been giving some his favorite food. Here Bob's chilling at his nest. There's some blue lizards with bat flies around. And people know that if blue lizards can't find food, they can resort to eating bat flies. Right here, this blue lizard starts to approach this other one, and Bob just observes. This lizard behavior is very new and strange to Bob. They start dancing together. Bob It's just had enough. So it is now time to test if Bob survive in the water. First thing he sees is a salamander. Gonna test it. But salamander just goes into the water. Bob doesn't know what the water is, but he tries it. And is not affected by the water, even though he has metallic replacements. Bob is more interested in these tasty food. Here Bob wakes up in the real rain world. It's time to put all of his systems to the test. Bob immediately spots his favorite fruit and uses his tongue to try to get them. Can't reach. Bob doesn't have the time to wait. He's curious and wants to know what's going on. Bat flies. Something he can catch, but not something he wants to do. Rain begins to come. He learns to sleep. Bob dominates the green lizard. They have a fight. But Bob is the victor. Bob enjoys meat. More than watermelon, but less than blue fruit. Speaking of blue fruit, this blue fruit might be contested, but Bob will fight for it. It seems the green lizard doesn't want the smoke, so he starts to retreat. They only provide a quarter of his meal, but they're like a snack for him. Bob defends his territory and food from the flower. Bob wakes up. Still being most lizard, he has priorities, and those priorities mean gathering food. Bob can sense something. He smells its traces and it went this way. It shows itself. A battle begins. Bob lands devastating blow to its jugular. But it's still alive. There we go. He's eating all he can. It has food, but it's brought it to its den already. Blue fruit, Bob's favorite meal. Oh, what is that? He's got it. Another one. Another green lizard. Where'd it go? Behind him. One of the systems are down. He needs to regenerate. Well, just his tongue to immobilize the lizard. Pink lizard shows up. But Bob has grown tired of these lizards coming. Bob bites the pink lizard's neck. Another green lizard shows up, probably wanting the pink lizard. Green lizard goes in for the charge, and Bob bites his tail. In control, Bob bringing him around like an animal fight. Bob has disabled the creature, and it won't be able to make it to its shelter before rainfall. So, a lot of space. Alright, it's bugging. This room bugs. What the hell? Yep. There's a mosquito. Probably looking for where it's baby. Bob kills this baby. And the mosquito is not pleased. Green lizard. Food. And successfully takes its food from him. Alright, game froze. Bob has taken off his leg and decides to let it go as it bleeds out with his leg. Oh. Bob is getting pretty bored of the outskirts, so he decides he wants to head over to this room. there's a pink lizard in his path. Doesn't want business. Bob is scared of what these big doors are. Is in oh, blue fruit. Bob needs food, and this blue lizard looks good. Two blue lizards. Scavenger. Odd. Bob's never seen scavengers before, so... Bob is trying to get back to his original home. Shaded Citadel. He's a shelter he can stay in. So that's where he sleeps. Bob knows what to do, since during testing, swallowing a lantern will give an area of light so he can see through the dark. Bob has never seen this door before. And a lantern light. He needs food. Decides to go for the lantern. The lantern lights led. It led it toward me. Good enough. Wow, a pink lizard. And glowing moth. His least favorite pink meat. I don't know where to go now. Weird. Wow. More lantern mice. Without the lantern mice, I don't think I'd be able to see. Wow. This is where all the lantern mice stay, I guess. I don't know what this place is. There's that. Wow. Now we have a source of the wait, never mind, I got it. There's nothing here, so we head back. We did find one light source though. Glowing moths. Flashbangs. That can only mean one. Bro. Never been here before. Spiders. Oh, the spiders went into my shelter. Bro. Both went into my shelter. Alright, well. Some spider friends like little. Bob loves spiders. Bet Bob needs to be now. Yep. Lots of spiders over here. What the hell? I can't see anything. They're just going around everywhere. Flashbangs. Whoa. Oh no. Spiders. Well, I can see now. And the overseer's telling me that someone's this way. Why is there a spider? That's looks to the moon. We're gonna reach her. I'm gonna be honest, I've never beaten the game, especially never even past shaded video. All I need to find is a scavenger with a lantern, kill him, and eat the lantern. Blacklist. Already bit his leg off. Another black lizard too. Bit that shit in half. There are lots of black lizards in here. Wow. This black lizard. I used to be just like, okay, Bob used to be just like them. Whoa. I don't know where to go, down or up. I see a spider centipede right there. I don't know where all these paths go. Which way, top or... I don't know. Oh, does that scavenger have a lantern? He does. I'm sorry, bro. I needed your lantern. I have a glow, but the scavengers want me dead. I think that was worth it. Another scavenger, bro. Oh, so this is where that would have went. Yeah, the scavengers are trying to kill me. I don't care. W? Good job, Bob. Oh. Bro. I'm so cooked. No! Okay. There's probably stuff down here. Black lizard versus better black lizard fight. Alright, we haven't went down here. Where are these spiders? Alright, we haven't went up here. Oh, a shelter. Ooh, scavengers. And one with a lantern. Hey, bro just took the lantern. What the fuck? Get your dumbass over here, bro. Want that fucking lantern. Alright, lucky the glow isn't really worth it. What is this? Oh, I've never been up here before. Alright, I'm back here.